Okay, I need the women to crawl out of Olivia's ass because what the hell? What the hell? They are all like, y'all can really sit there and listen to Olivia say the things that she say and believe it with your whole chest? Are you serious right now? I saw a tweet that just made me absolutely cackle. I don't remember what it said, but I'll put it right here. And yes. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island Season 9, Episode 33. Before I get into it, please make sure to like the video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So, the episode starts with Claudia feeling like Casey is basically playing her in terms of like whether or not he still has feelings for Lana or not, but she got over it in like 2 seconds.
You're massively overthinking it. I think that.
But I'm not stupid for thinking it.
There's absolutely nothing there.
Why are you laughing at me? I'm just being honest.
This is silly.
And I've made sure.
Okay, good. Kisses.
Truly, I thought Lana was the obvious option. And some people on Twitter were saying, no, but they talked about Sammy being who he would couple up with. I don't remember that. I'm not going to go back to check that. But an educated guess would be Lana. And even if that wasn't who you guessed, I feel like after some deductive reasoning, it would make sense to you. Like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why she really thinks that, like, he's harboring these feelings for Lana, and if given the opportunity, he's going to jump at it. Like, I think that ship has sailed, but it is the most logical answer. And the fact that she got over it in like 2.5 seconds and then got mad about something else, like later, I was just like, like, Claudia really pisses me off. Claudia and Olivia, it's like neck and neck. Who can piss me off more? Kai has been feeling a shift between him and his female friends in the villa and confides in Sanam, wondering like, dang, what do I do about it?
I feel like the dynamics changed. I was all right friends with Tanya, and I feel like all of a sudden she's turned into the biggest hypocrite. Yeah.
Whether it's jealousy or what, I don't know, but that's not going to affect how I feel about you.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on, supportive girl. Come on, supportive partner. I love that Sanam, although she hears the foolishness that the women are saying, like she looks at Kai and she's like, nah, I'm gonna stick with my man. And rightfully so. It's not like Kai has been giving her the runaround. Like, I feel like he really has been telling her things straight and she believes him wholeheartedly. When it comes to Kai, though, I wish he was more straightforward throughout the season and didn't walk the line so much, because I feel like the reason why people were so okay with Kai before was because he was kind of wishy-washy. He would agree with whoever's sitting in front of him and then maybe like call somebody a hypocrite or I won't be friends with these people behind their back. So now that he's being more firm on his stance about things, it does come across as him being fake. But for us, we're like, yes, finally he's standing for something. Finally we can really ride for Kai, you know what I mean? So I wish he had this demeanor throughout the season so that he wouldn't be experiencing what he's experiencing now. So I'm gonna group everything that Jessie said to Will in this one moment, because the back and forth, I could not deal with it. She says lying is a deal breaker for her. We already know this girl is extremely insecure of her own admission. But it never occurred to me how deep it was until today.
Kissing someone, yeah, not great. Lying, on the other hand, that's something you can never come back from.
Yeah.
I feel like I really trust you, but the fact that you're doubting yourself is making me feel confused.
Completely understandable.
Is there anything like you want to mention or you think might be worth mentioning? And you did cut it off that night?
No, the next night.
Oh.
Honestly, I don't remember Jessie ever saying anything. I mean, Will ever saying anything bad about Jessie in Casa, so at least he has that going for him. But he did indulge with Layla a lot more than I feel like he has portrayed. So that's going to be an issue. And then with Jessie, earlier on in the season, when she was picking out things like, oh, he's a showman and he's this and that, like, I thought she was looking for random icks so that she'd have an escape plan. But I really think like she's just that insecure about stuff, and she really likes Will so much that the simplest like, oh, you don't care about me anymore, really has her rattled. This episode has emphasized that for me. Like, I really now do believe that she likes this man, and it's exposing things about her that are just yet to be healed. And unfortunately, they will not be healed on Love Island. Love Island is only going to expose those wounds further and further. So yeah, when the girl said she was insecure, she was not joking. She fully meant that. Jessie, I hope that you find healing at some point. Maybe Will is not the one because he's already broken your trust to your knowledge. You feel like he's broken your trust. And yeah, she did say in previous episode that she didn't want to keep harping on it so much that he gets tired of her expressing her like disappointment, her insecurities and whatever, but continues to do that. So I'm just like, okay, Jessie, like, are you loving him and forgiving him, or are we going to keep bringing up old issues? Like, what's the deal? But then again, movie night, y'all, I completely forgot that man was in that bed talking about, oh, you naughty. Here we go again. Talk about here we go again. Olivia is stuck on stupid. Quoting Chris Brown, even though I really don't want to quote Chris Brown, this girl is stuck on stupid when it comes to Kai.
I would rather he puts my name and say, this is why I've said I don't think Liv is genuine. Kai likes to dish out comments, but he doesn't like to take them back. You picking Claudia, for me, was a bit of a cop-out.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. If you're saying that, oh, Kai, you're this, you're that, then so be it, but I'm done with it. So see you later.
Olivia is literally the queen of dishing out what she cannot take. Literally the queen. The fact that she cannot see that just blows my mind. The man does not care about you. He does not care about you. He does not want to talk to you. You could leave yesterday and he would not bat an eye. I was going to say something worse, but we're just going to stick with leave because I don't want to wish any bad on people like that. You know what I mean? But like, girl, he doesn't care. He doesn't pull you. He pulled her that one time after Casa and she stormed off and made a stink about it. And since then he's been like, okay, cool. I tried. You didn't care. I'm moving on. So there's this woman pisses me off. There's a moment where Olivia is like, oh, Kai should have wrote that I was fake in the challenge because that's really how he feels. And the fact that he didn't write me as fake means that he's fake. Are you not the same woman who gets pissed every time he calls you fake? So to keep the peace, Kai was like, I'm not even going to write that because I don't want to bring it up anymore. And now she's mad that he didn't call her fake. Like, again, I look at Maxwell and I say, Maxwell, really? You look at this and you say, that's mine. Really? Maxwell does come to the realization that, like, hold on, she's long in this.
I need to understand, like, what is it you're trying to get from...
What do you mean?
Like, why?
That was supposed to be a quick conversation.
You know that's not going to go down well.
Yeah, but, like, he doesn't need to throw his toast and have a tantrum about it. Trust me, as much as you think I probably like confrontation, I very much don't. I don't like it.
For someone who does not like confrontation, she engages in it a lot. A lot. And it is tired. It is exhausting. I cannot handle it. Okay. Eventually, these two get over it, right? Maxwell and Olivia, allegedly. I don't even know, child, because any moment she can get to talk about Kai, he will come back up. Now my bone to pick is with the women, because Olivia is talking about, you know, why she's obsessed with Kai, and the women are like, I get it, girl. I totally understand. I get where you're coming from.
I'm like, well, clearly you don't understand where I'm coming from either, and I'm just getting frustrated now.
Hey, look, she's in fucking tears.
Yeah, she's crying.
She's in fucking tears.
She's crying? Yeah, she's crying her eyes out.
He's treated you like shit, Kai has.
He has.
And do you know what?
Don't give me time of day.
Regardless as to that, you've acted like such a strong woman, and so fine for you to cry.
I'm sorry. These women are idiots for enabling this behavior. That I just have to stand firm and say that y'all are dumb if you can sit here and stand 10 toes down with what Olivia has been saying. I cannot speak because it does not make sense. I'm convinced somebody's in their ear. Somebody has been in everybody's ear about Olivia, whether it's directly or indirectly. They know something we don't know. They have picked up on something that we have not picked up on, because there's no way every woman can sit in front of Olivia and justify her delusion. There's no way. And so this woman decides, I'm done. This is the end of it. I'm never going to talk about him again, except for when I go to bed and I wake up and I talk about him again in the morning debrief.
He thinks I still have feelings for him. It's not that. I really don't.
I feel like it's easier for him to hate you
Yeah.
than it is to just be civil with you.
I see that.
And then that means there's something there.
It's like, I don't really want to get involved anymore. Like, I just think it's getting really tiring and like really annoying for the both of you. Like, you're both making each other angry.
So, not only are the women enabling Olivia's behavior, they are also now saying that Kai is the one holding on. Kai is the one holding on because he constantly wants to argue with her and be mad. And when has he wanted to talk to her outside of the very first conversation post Casa? When has he pulled her? When has he really brought her up to say like, oh, I can't believe she, like, no. If ever he talks about her, it's the frustration that she won't leave him alone. Like, this is harassment. This is truly like, honestly, Kai, when you had said earlier that there are people you will never talk to outside of the villa, have the first person be Olivia. I don't ever want to see them in the same room, them in the same conversations ever again. I am exhausted. I am tired. And thank God for Sanam. Because Sanam is like, guys, this is old. Can you let it go? I really ride for this girl because she is not letting Olivia's delusion permeate her mind. Oh, Jesus. The producers need a lashing, need a flogging. Because why would y'all subject us to a date with Olivia and Maxwell in a treehouse as if we care? Now, I'm really mad about that. Y'all took precious movie night time to show us a date between Olivia and Maxwell? Back at the villa, Kai is talking to Lana, trying to suss out like, yo, what's with the women treating me different?
I've just chilled on my own. I've hardly spoke to any other girls.
But I feel like the girls feel that as well, you know.
I distance myself from the girls just because I feel like that's right for Liv. I'm very conscious as well that it'll affect Sanam because she's the only girl that came in from Casa.
Not Kai actually being one of the most sensible people in this villa. The turnaround is amazing. This man was so socially aware of the situation that he had put himself in that he distanced himself from the women temporarily to save face for Olivia, honestly, because she'd be going through a lot. He didn't want to be, infiltrating her friendships and stuff like that. And then also to protect Sanam because she's the only woman coming in from Casa. And also, like, he wants to nurture that relationship. Come on, emotional intelligence. Come on, social awareness. Oh my gosh. Wow, the turnaround of Kai is just amazing. And like, it is annoying that the women are deciding to side with Olivia on grounds that are just have these grounds. There's no merit. There's no merit to this. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. He's already decided that he ain't gonna rock with a lot of these people after the show. So as long as him and Sanam are going strong, I think he'll be just fine. On to the main event. Here we are at movie night. Okay. The first title goes to the women and they pick The Fast and Curious or something like that. And basically, it's Shaq saying he wanted to dive into Casa, even though we know he didn't. Him asking Will if he was going to dive in, and we know that he kind of did. But the focus was on Casey.
Why are they laughing? Why are you guys laughing?
Funny. She can say what she fucking thinks.
Oh, Tanya, don't you start.
No. Everyone has an opinion and they can say what they want.
Casey, stop defending yourself and say fucking sorry. Not that hard.
Sorry about what, Jessie?
I'm sorry, but the girls being upset that the guys were laughing was really annoying to me because it was funny. It was hilarious, especially because Casey took Casa as a joke. Like, the man did not care. And you can see, like, slowly he's really getting the ick for Claudia because he's like, yo, I told you all of this. The fact that you're getting mad over something that you're aware of is weird behavior. I would have to agree. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Claudia is really making a mountain out of a molehill. I feel like they've ironed this all out. She even talked to Cynthia, for crying out loud. She knew about the kiss with Sanam. Like, why are we upset? Why are we upset? But if it gets us this much closer to getting her out the villa, girl, pop off. The next title goes to the guys, and it was Catch Me If You Tan, where Tanya was seen fiending for Martin.
Like, obviously, my couple with Shaq, like, it was going well, but then he was angry at me for challenges.
So it was just a peck, yeah?
Exactly what I said.
No, it's not exactly what you said.
No, it was. If you're
No,
looking
it
for something
wasn't.
to be angry
So you
about,
think-
honestly,
so you think-
this is not it. I'm not nervous.
You look nervous
I'm
before.
absolutely fine,
Oh, so that's
honey.
fine. That's all right.
I told you that exactly.
That's all right.
Most of her time in Casa, she was just talking about how much Shaq annoys her and how much she's got the ick and how much, you know, like, there's so many red flags and blah, blah, blah. So I think, like, that was more so Shaq's annoyance. He's making it seem like, yes, it was a kiss in bed. It was longer than she made it seem and whatever. Like, I think it's more so the fact that she took the time to badmouth Shaq so much to justify her connection with Martin, just to come back talking about, I love you. At least I hope so. I hope that's how he's going to break it down, because that would annoy me. You're out here talking about, no, I still love you and I still whatever, but you, at every waking moment, all you did was talk bad about me. So, like, how much do you really love me? You know what I mean? I definitely do think that she undersold her connection with Martin. I can't really tell if the kiss was long or short, but she definitely was more into it than him going for the kiss for her. Like, you were asking for that kiss. You were all but asking for that kiss with your words. Like, your body was really saying, like, Martin, come on, you know? So yeah. Yeah, I don't really have much thoughts on that. I wanted more juice. I wanted more fire. I wanted more for movie night, honestly. We might get that tomorrow with the Tom and the Wills and hopefully a little bit of Ron in there. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I feel like I was rambling in the last few minutes, but it's okay. We're here now. And I'll see you guys in the next one.